Hello, Bingus. I'm Chondo, and welcome back to Infdev Plus. So, since you have last seen this world, I've done a lot of off-camera work, but I've not really progressed. Mostly, I was just kind of getting my ducks in a row so that when I come back to this series and record like I'm doing right now, I don't have to do all the boring stuff. So we see I have a little storage room here, and then I have what I'm calling my little teleporter room here. Ooh. I've experimented with this, the smoker. This can cook multiple items all at the same time, but like food items. This is the blast furnace. It can smelt most like normal furnace recipes that aren't food, I guess, and it just does them quicker. This is a little block carver like a stone cutter, and this is an anvil, and it uses your points instead of XP. And looky here, I managed to find an adminium scrap. Now, in my off-camera journeys, I found several archaeological digs, and you can kind of brush the ground there and find a bunch of different stuff, and it seems like a really rare drop from that is adminium scrap. I've done several archaeological digs. I've only found one. There's not a ton I can do with just one piece of scrap, but I do know how to get it now. Along with the archaeological digs, I've also I found a couple dungeons which had backpacks in them, and they're really cool. They're like bundles, but like better to use. You can peep inside the inventory there and then have a separate inventory, and it's just pretty neat because now I can carry around a bunch of food without having to fit it all in my hotbar there. Okay, and I've also discovered a strat. Are you wondering why I have this teleporter in my inventory? It's for one good reason. So you see I have the teleporter here. If I click on it, it says teleporter output is missing. Yes, it is, because I don't have one down yet. But let's say that I am out exploring and I come across something pretty interesting, but oh no, I ran out of food. Well, I can just place this teleporter down, click on it, grab some food, come right back here, use the teleporter, and I get it back. And I know there is a magic mirror in Infdev Plus, but I don't have it yet. So this is kind of like my best little way of going to spawn, and it's helped out a lot on some longer mining excursions. Okay, but enough of that. I want to get into the next step of progression here. And to do that, we're actually going to be taking a trip to this red teleporter here. Would you look at that? A slip gate. So if you've seen the last episode, you know that this slip gate is going to take us to what this mod kind of, it's its own little nether kind of thing, but it's quite different. And this also is not the slip gate that I spent like a full hour finding in the last episode. I couldn't find that one again. I did not mark the coordinates or anything. This one's actually like really close to my base. I am kind of all loaded up here. I've got some diamond weapons, some golden tools, golden armor. I've got my spyglass, of course, and I have my 19 arrows, which is kind of all I have right now. But I figured we can go ahead and get this started. I am so pumped. Full transparency, I have been back in there a couple times, but that was mostly just to get this set up. I have a little hole that I can fall through. If I come back up through this hole, it'll drop me down here, and because when you come back, I'll just show you. All right, so we have just jumped into the Crimson here. And you see I have a giant ladder here that leads me up to the Crimson Eye. And then once we make it to the very top of this ladder, it takes us back to the overworld, but it takes us up to the surface here, which I was finding to be quite inconvenient. So let's go. All right, I'm nervous. I think I have everything, but I'm going to go for it. All right, so here we are, and I do have just a bit of stuff set up here for the time being, and I did want to test something out real quick. I have my teleporter here. Does it work through dimensions? No, it does not. So you can have two different sets of teleporters depending on what dimension you're in. That's very neat. And what is that purple block there? That's very pretty. Yeah, so most of what we can see right now actually is mimicking what the modern nether looks like pretty closely. The mushroom trees are a bit different shaped, but we have the same kind of fungi and the same aesthetics going on there. And ooh, hello, fire imp. Oh, and look, this purple biome starts right here. There's some obsidian, and then what is this block? Amethyst cluster. Can we do anything with the amethyst cluster? We can make it with amethyst, but we can't craft it back into amethyst. Interesting. Now, amethyst is not a block or not a gem that I've seen yet, but I'm assuming maybe I can get it from that. Okay, and let's see what we can do with amethyst. It's a rare gem found in the Crimson, and it can be used to repair dungeon items. We can make a recovery compass, which is pretty neat. A shield, a dream catcher. We will actually need this. I think this is the next step in progression after the Crimson here. But we can also make a scroll of power, an amethyst block, a hell forge. Interesting. So I did see a couple tips about this. Like there's little loading screen tips, and the one that I saw said, don't let it overheat. I don't know how to not let it do that. I'm scared of it. We have crying obsidian, an obsidian chest. Let's see, we have the other portals here, and that's why I had those extra spots in my little teleporter hub. We can make a record, an obsidian boat, an amethyst cluster, a tipped arrow. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and grab some more amethyst then. And I might want to go ahead and get some obsidian while I'm at it so I can make an obsidian boat. All right, and since we are now in here, I'm actually going to go back to this and see what the advancements kind of lead us to do here. Anchors away. Make the Crimson your new home by setting your spawn point using crying obsidian? Huh. After that, it says smelt something in a hell forge. Craft a Damascus bar using Damascus chunks and gold ingots. Fire a musket at a towering inferno to break through its armor. What? Dig up a grave and be punished for your sins? I wonder if that's a different boss or mini boss. And then, yes, we have the obsidian boat. Of course, we have the visit all crimson biomes. I guess we'll go ahead and get started by getting some crying obsidian here. 5 amethyst and 4 obsidian. Well, would you look at that? All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and make this crying obsidian block here. And I'm going to go back to our little base of operations that we have, just so everything is in the same place. My respawn point has been set. Cool. Okay, and now I guess it's just time to explore. I don't know if there's new structures, if there's different biomes from what I'm seeing right now. I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna go for it. I hear so many ghasts, but I don't see any. So I'm really worried they're just gonna like pop up out of nowhere and get me. Oh, like you. Hello, you little freak. All right, we're getting a very good view of everything right here. Wait, I have my spyglass. There we go. I still don't see any structures or anything, or any points of interest, I guess. So we're just going to keep looking around. So something interesting I noticed is that these, like, you can't climb them or anything. The crimson ones and the warped ones, they just they don't work like they do in the modern game. Oh, and there's a magma cube. I'm not sure if I've seen one of them before. Is he gonna burst into lava like Terraria lava slimes? No, but they are dropping magma blocks, which I can't recall if I've looked into those yet. Here, let's see. It seems like it's just a block that hurts you when it's touched. What is that? What are... Oh my goodness! Whoa, he's fast! Oh my god! What was that thing? Are you serious? Well, I guess I'm gonna go recover my stuff if I can. Hey, the respawn anchor worked out all right, though. See, this is what's going to be tough about this, is all the other monsters that are still very much here. Okay, it was just, like, right here, wasn't it? Golly. Get out of here, you sick freaks. I hate you. I hate you. Does he just straight up, he just drops obsidian? All that for just obsidian? Obsidian? Really? Whatever, it's fine. Let's get back on track. You know, I thought this gear was enough, but you know what they say, Squid Game ain't no game. Okay, well, there's several things that I want to do. I want to figure out how to use, or how to get Damascus. I want to make my way down to the lava ocean so I can use an obsidian boat, which I need to get some more amethyst for, but forgive me for not wanting to come over here at all. Look, I'm sneaking. Does he not see me? Do they not see you if you're sneaking? Is that their gimmick? Was I a fool? Could I have just snuck around them this whole time? Yeah, they're not targeting me. Oh, see, they targeted me as soon as I stopped sneaking. I have a novel idea. What if I went the other way from my spawn point? All right, I feel better. I've got my stuff back, and I'm just going to avoid going in that direction for a little bit. Instead, we'll try to go this way because that biome is just terrifying. But the verticality of this dimension is crazy. Like, I'm not even sure if there is a traditional lava lake, like at the bottom of everything, especially since like it's hard to get down there. And I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to be a smart gamer today. All right. So now that I'm back in the overworld here, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do something smart. It's smart, I promise. I need one of these because now I can just put this right here, and then wherever I need to kind of place a spot down, I can just go right back. It's perfect. Looks like there's a bit of a different biome past that. I can't tell. I think that's maybe basalt over there. It might be worth it to head in that direction. I'll just get some blocks to bridge across right here. I'm gonna just get some logs because I can make a lot of blocks out of them. Well, would you look at that? I never use the crimson or warped wood in modern Minecraft because it's just so annoying to have to go and break all like the nether wart blocks afterwards. And here they're actually treated like leaves and you just get the mushrooms. You don't even get the full blocks. That's actually really good. Okay, now I've had some not so great experiences with the shift key in this mod, and maybe I shouldn't actually bridge across as haphazardly as I was going to. I feel like my brain is broken. I don't understand how to navigate here when it's just, I'm not used to like the nether type dimension of Minecraft looking the way that this does. But I do feel a lot better now that we have our teleporters set up. I do want to be a little careful as I'm going into the amethyst biome here because I do not want to get got by one of the big freaks. Gladly take some more amethyst. Okay, I think we're actually in the clear for freaks. I think this is a no freak zone. I'm a lot more of a fan of this biome so far because there's not 1,000 things that want to kill me everywhere. Yeah, this is a lot more chill. So I wonder if there's also a soul sand valley because so far it seems like we have all of the regular vanilla nether biomes here. But to be honest, I don't even know if I've seen the first piece of soul sand. Oh, well, speak of the devil. And he shall appear. That is definitely a soul sand valley right there. And then I think that's more amethyst, but like as an ore as opposed to the gem clusters, which, you know what? It's probably a lot more chill to get it that way. And then I don't know if I checked last time. Can we do anything with this? Oh, we can turn it into coal. Interesting. Oh, I've entered the biome where the gas scream like all the time, I guess. But look how much gold there is here. We're rich. Doubloons aplenty. And then what could we do with the torch flower? We can make orange dye. And I guess it would also serve as, yeah, this is a dynamic light source if I happen to run out of torches, which I don't know if I will because it's not super dark here, but it is good to know. We have some fossils down there and it looks like the world just it keeps going past that point too. Oh wow. Ooh, that's enough to make you a little sick to your stomach. Ugh, I want to avoid that as much as I can. I mean, like, my inventory is on the line here. I can't be dilly-dallying. I have to be extremely careful. How am I going to get down there without just falling? It's times like these where I wish that Minecraft just kind of had a baked in feature like, I think it's Quark that does it, where you can like look at a block and then place it under. Or maybe that's a separate mod called Look Around? I don't know. All right, we have touched ground. Whoa. Oh, wow, that's like a dungeon right there. All right. Well, let's go to that, I guess. I just wish I had an ender pearl. I could just like, whew, and then go over there, you know? That'd be so useful right now. Probably just be easiest to like go right here. Okay, one step closer. We've just got to figure out a way down here. And I think there's enough kind of beef to the ground here that we can dig down. Got some beefy ground. There's so many gas noises, dude. I cannot stand it. My feeble ears weren't made for so much whining. All right, how close are we now? Closer than we were before. It's actually pretty straightforward now. Farula? Jamaica, ooh, I want to take you? Now you might be saying, I bet he doesn't even know what Farula is. Actually, I do. It's the name that's going to show up in chat about 40 times when I die about 40 times. Okay, cool. We are like right here. So I want to make a little hut just so I can put my... I'm going to freak out about these flowers, dude. Get out of here. Get out. I just heard a witch. I heard a witch. Is Farula a witch? Okay, let's go ahead and set this down here. And then let's just make sure it works. Yes. Okay, I'm going to put up some of our bulk here, just so I can have a clean inventory for whatever I'm about to face. Okay, I'm going to be real with you gamers. I'm nervous. I don't know what to expect. And... I'll make a little staircase here. I thought that the glass broke beneath my feet, but it was just the noise. That was so scary. I was fully prepared to go in there and just get annihilated. You're a witch. You are a witch. What did the achievements say about a witch? Poison a witch with a splash potion. Oh, so I gotcha. I was worried that the witch was the boss. The witch is not the boss. Witch is just a witch. Okay, I don't know if there's like a defined entrance here, but I'm gonna like just go in and try to kill this witch as soon as I can. Wait, you're Farula? Oh no! The witch is Farula. The witch is the boss. I've been fooled. No, 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 no. No, Farula, go away. Go away, Farula. Scary, scary Farula. So, I was wrong. The witch is Farula. I don't know if there's like other witch enemies or if this is just like this is the thing. But did you see how little damage my diamond sword did to Farula? I am terrified. I'm a little more terrified because Farula is right outside of my little hut here, which could be a blessing and a curse. No, they threw a potion of harming, which is healing. Oh. I'm gonna run through all my freaking mushrooms too, bro. Come on. Go away, Farula, please. You think a door will work? Just like keep Farula out? I mean, if you see a door, surely you don't just go in like unannounced, right? What if I, hold on. Hold the phone. Farula, oh Farula. I have something to give you. Where's Farula's health bar? Where'd Farula go? What do you mean? What do you mean? Where'd the boss go? Where'd the boss go? Where did the boss go? Does it not like me teleporting? Is there like scum prevention on this boss? But Farula. I'm sorry, I didn't mean those things I said about when I said that you weren't the boss. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I know now that I was wrong. You are the boss. Okay, well, what's in the... a musket round and suspicious stew with a random status effect? See, I can't open that chest because dadgum Farula. What are Damascus bars? Let's see. We can make a Damascus pickaxe, a Damascus shield, a Damascus spear, chest plate. Oh, this is like a whole set. Okay, I wonder if the sword is any better than a diamond sword? Because if it is, I'll gladly use that instead. Let's compare. 2048 durability and 9 attack. Yeah, it is marginally better than a diamond pickaxe. Okay, sweet. Okay, and we've got some fire imps down here in a spawner. Now, I'm going to be a real gamer about this. There we go. Goodbye. Yay. Stop. Stop. Every now and then I just get reminded of like unimaginable horrors from the noises that the gas make. Okay, come here. I'm going for it. A piece of my armor just broke, I think? Was my armor low? Okay, well, let's evaluate what... My helmet broke! Oh no! I'm gonna chill for now, because as long as it wasn't like my chest plate or my leggings, I won't have lost a bunch of defense, but I'm still just surprised. I did not expect that to happen. And what's in this chest? Ooh, some diamonds! Wow! An enchanted golden apple. I will gladly take that. You know what I'd also gladly take? The boss. Like, respawning and, like, letting me kill the boss. But I don't feel as though that's gonna happen. But I got a gun. Watch out, world, here I come. Unfortunately, the potions I got were not very helpful in my current situation. There's no water to swim in, and I don't think I need to jump high anytime soon. All right, well, of course I want to try this out, but I'm scared because I don't know how it, like, loads. Oh, okay, you charge it, kind of like a modern bow. Let me see if I can hit you. I don't think I can. Come back around the corner, please. Can you come back around the corner? There you go. Got disintegrated. How do you make musket rounds? Literally just 1 iron and sulfur. That is kind of incredible. The drawback is how long you have to hold it to, like, reload it. But that's honestly not that big of a downside. Ooh, a golden sword and... Okay, another musket first off, but a scroll of sharpness, efficiency, and protection. Okay. Now, I did see some of these while I was doing my archaeology, but I never saw the protection one. Oh, and we got some blood vein beet, so we can calm down some zombie pigmen if we happen to make them angry, which I don't plan to do because I don't think I could take them. That noise is so startling. Whoa, there's some bookshelves over there? I'm gonna go over there. Let's try to do this without taking fall damage. Oh, hello. I saw you there. Don't think you're gonna get me? Oh, it's a ladder, but it was... Okay, I was very, very confused. What is with... Oh, bookshelves are like actual storage. That's neat. There's also a ladder here, but it doesn't lead anywhere, and it's invisible from both sides. It's the mystery ladder. Scroll of power, sharpness, efficiency, unbreaking, and protection. Ooh, that's gonna be a bit tough up there. There are a lot of imps spawned, but as long as I can get their spawner and then just kind of pick them off, I should be fine. Another enchanted gapple is crazy, dude. Don't come any closer. It didn't hit him. Why is that happening? It was like quite a close shot and everything. I don't quite understand the intricacies of the musket yet. Well, I feel quite bad that the boss despawned. I'm gonna die. Oh man, that's rough. I really wish I didn't die. Well, now I gotta go through this. Oh, I forgot I made a trap out here. All right, whereabouts did I die? This is quite the sprawling structure. If I didn't jump, I wouldn't have died, I don't think. Oh, it's right there. Oh, hello. Okay, well, I gotta get him out of the picture, so I think I'm just gonna try to knock him off the wall. Go! Don't let me die again. I'm not gonna die again. Yeah, I knew it. There's just simply no way I could have died just then. I wouldn't have let it happen. Okay, let's eat my bread. It might be worth it to go drop some stuff off and maybe get some more food. Man, the boss is gone. This is so lame. Like, admittedly, it was probably my fault because I was teleporting back and forth, and that probably just doesn't make the game very happy, but I don't know, I'm still disappointed. Guess I should have been a better gamer. Man, I could always just find another one of these structures. Don't know how rare they are, but like, with that locked chest up there, there was definitely some kind of unique loot, and I don't get to see it until I kill Farula. I kind of think that I've explored most of this one. So I feel okay moving on and trying to find another one. Mostly just so I get a second shot at defeating the boss. Oh. There's a whole other one over there. Okay. I am going to craft me some new armor pieces here. And I don't quite have enough to go ahead and make a chest plate. Unless I have some in here? 55 nuggets. That's probably enough, right? Yeah, I can go ahead and make a new chest plate and new leggings. I kind of thought that getting gold armor was going to be like a really big milestone and things were going to start doing a lot less damage to me. I think I was wrong. I think everything still does 1 million damage. Okay, and I'm actually like out of mushrooms too, so I need to go home and get some more really quick. I really like the teleporter system because it's very powerful, but it's also very limited, and it still encourages you to kind of like go around your world some. And you have a limited number of them too. And I just feel like it kind of fits very well with the dungeon hopping and stuff. This is my stew bag. Okay, I am loaded up and ready to get back to it. All right, Farula, I'm coming back with a vengeance. You'll rue the day you despawned out of my sight. So the other one was, I think, in that direction? Yes, there it is over there. Okay, let's figure out how to get there. I left some vermin in here. Oh, wow. This one is quite large. I wonder if this still is only going to have one boss, or maybe if it's so large it could have two? I don't know. But it's going to be a bit of a trek to get there. And then what really worries me about this one is that is just open right there. So if I fall off of that, it ain't looking good. And I think there's some lava under there too. So I'm going to have to be pretty careful. Wait, this is Soulfire. Can I... It said something about like smelting things in sulf. Whoa! I can turn volcanic soil back into dirt. Is there anything else that I can smell? I don't think I have literally anything else that I can smelt. But yeah, I got an achievement for that. Throw something smeltable into Hellfire. Well, I'm gonna snag some soul sand and soul soil then so that I can maybe do that back at home if I want. I will need to make a new diamond pickaxe soon, but I think I got some diamonds back at my little chest setup, so I think I should be okay. Pardon? What is Calliope? I think it's whatever is in that dungeon over there. I don't like the look of this. I'm going to go ahead and place that down. It's not good when I can be overpowered by one magma cube and one skeleton. Like, why is that the perfect team to take me down? Yeah, I do have enough diamonds to make a pickaxe whenever I need, but I think I'm okay for now. I'm going to move this teleporter a bit closer to the dungeon here, but yeah, I think this dungeon might just have a different boss. Unless the witches just all have different names. Two of them? Two? Okay. One is like right there. Huh. So I'm hoping that those are just witches with different names, because if there's like that many unique bosses and like I never find Farula again, then that would suck. But what I'm gonna do here is build into the wall just like I did previously and make a little base. All right, teleporter down, and hey, it's a good thing we have 2 doors. Nothing can get me in here now. Okay, I'm strapped. I'm ready to go, I think. Would you believe me if I said I'm a little nervous about this? I'm trying to play this as smart as I can, which, you know what that might mean? It might mean just sitting here with a loaded gun and waiting for this thing to pop its head out so I can shoot it. It's right there. Maybe if I can just keep my distance a little bit, we'll kind of be in the clear. I just have to make sure that wherever I go, I don't let this thing pathfind to me. But I think I've got a clear shot right now. Hold on. Oh, that did so little damage, though. Oh, wait, no, that one did much, much more. Hold on. This might actually work. They healed back up, like, really quickly, too. So maybe this maybe this won't work. Or maybe if I make it easier to shoot them, then I'll be fine. Say your prayers, Calliope. Don't drink your regeneration potion. That's cheating. That's cheating. It's bad sportsmanship. Don't do that. Magic is cheating. This is a gunfight. Don't bring magic to a gunfight. So I think I was right in my hypothesis that there were 2 bosses here. Do I have enough musket balls for this? I don't want to check because I don't want to exit my flow state right now. Because I don't want to risk this thing healing at all. You can call me lazy, you can call me a wimp, but hey, this is results right here. I'm out of musket balls. How many arrows do I have? Not enough. Okay, it's melee time before they heal up. Die, please. Please die. Please die and don't kill me on the way to you dying. No, stop healing. That's cheating. Stop making me weak and then healing. This is so lame. Please. I can only do so much damage, bro. Please. Goodbye, Calliope. You fought well, but I fought smarter. Okay, well, let's see what's in this chest. 2 life shards? 2 of them? Oh my gosh. And then an agility cape from the demonic set? Huh? Okay, I guess I have a cape now. I thought it might make me... Oh, wow, it gives me step height. As much as I love that, it will 100% get me killed. So I'm just gonna hold on to it for now. A magic cape that speeds up the wearer and allows them to walk up blocks, and you can craft it with red cloth and 2 adminium scrap. Interesting. Oh, and I was kind of hoping we'd get some more Damascus, but doesn't seem as though we did. You know, I could always just go craft more musket rounds too. I think I might do that really quick because that strategy was working. And I don't think I have any iron here, but I definitely do have some back home. I love guns. I love guns. I love guns. I love guns. I'm stronger than ever. I've got 2 more hearts. I got a gun with a whole bunch of bullets for it. And I'm out for blood. Did I not even see Sword of Michael? What is this? Hold on. 256 durability, so not great, but you can repair it with gems, I think. 8 attack, which is 1 less than Damascus, but it has soul steel and it's part of the Seraphic set. I'll keep this on my hotbar, but I don't know if I'm going to exclusively use it over what I already have. I assume that soul steel is like lifesteal, but I don't know. I feel like it would just be called lifesteal if it was, you know, lifesteal. Also, who's Michael? I keep collecting these herbalist pouches. I don't know what these are. Oh. Frog tongue and ogre eye? I can make poison potions, and then this is just for the crimson eyes. That's pretty neat. Okay, so the other boss is this way somewhere. I'll just start following the health bar a little bit. Oh, wait, there's like a separate one entirely. So I bet that's where this second boss is. I don't know how I didn't see that. All right, well, it seems like the best loot is from the locked chests that the bosses have. So I'm gonna try and make my way over there. All right, I've got to use my special eyes to try and find this boss. Is that the boss room? That is the boss room. Okay, just need to make my way up to the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository. And that is a clear shot if I've ever seen one, brother. Did you see how that was like off to the side? Oh yeah, there's definitely some spread. Heal all you want, Cadence. This ends the same way. I think I might want to get a little closer to be more consistent, but I mean, damage is getting done and I've got ammo. No, don't go to where I can't hit you. Come on, that's not fair. Making me move around and stuff. Ridiculous. No, stop going further behind the wall. Do you know how irritating you're being right now? Using the spyglass as a scope is actually game-changing because it's really hard to aim this far without it. Okay, and now that they're getting low health, they're going to start healing again. They're just going to keep the damage up. Goodbye, Cadence. All right, sweet. And we also got a stamina potion, which is pretty interesting. We have got another key here. Please be some more life crystals. No, actually none, but... Hold on. What is all this? Okay, so we have the agility cape again, but we have the Ifrit helmet, which is fire immunity, but I assume only as long as you have the full set. And then we have the Scythe of Belial, which... Oh, it's like a ranged attack? Hold on. Wait, I wonder then if there was something to do with the Sword of Michael? No, he just dodges. Okay, and I want to see a part of a special set of armor that makes the wearer immune to fire and lava. And you can craft it with molten scrap. I have not seen any molten scrap. I wonder if that's also from archaeology, but here in the Crimson? Okay, and then of course we do have the Devil's Claw, which is like a full-on grappling hook. That is sick. I'm gonna get myself so hurt with this thing. Okay, well for now, I think I'm gonna head back because there were no more Damascus ingots or anything. So I'm going to go over here. Oh, that is so cool. I'm going to take so much fall damage, dude, but I'm going to have so much fun doing it. Oh my god, this is actually terrifying. Wait, what was the achievement? There was an achievement for something with that as well. Attach your Devil's Claw to a falling block. No, I'm not going to do that because I will die. Okay, I've got all my stuff put up here. I think we're going to keep exploring because I think there's a little bit more in the Crimson for us to find. So this is something. Do not disturb. Dig up a grave and be punished for your sins. I've yet to see a grave anywhere, but considering that it's soul sand on the icon, I'm wondering if it's in the soul sand valley? Why? Stop screaming. Because we do have a soul sand valley, like right here. And I didn't see any structures generate along with it, but you never know. And I wonder if... I really want to try this out, but I'm so scared that I'm just going to immediately plummet to my doom. And like, I got a lot of stuff right now. I can't be being silly. What is cooked pork chop? What did that come from? Did that come from pigmen? Have I been overlooking like a crazy food source this whole time? What? Damascus? Wait, it just... Hold on. Are you serious? Can be combined with gold to make ingots. Is that just like all over the place here? Or is it like ancient debris where you have to, like it won't be exposed to air? I did not even mean to find that. I was just trying to get around this lava. Okay, well maybe I'll spend some more time mining here then for that. Just kind of taking a glance at everything. That's the only real point of interest I see in the Soul Sand Valley, and that's just another one of these guys. But it looks like it's just on its own, so it might still be worth exploring. It could technically be a different structure. Okay, let's see how this thing does. Oh my god, my stomach dropped. I didn't know. Oh man, I don't have a teleporter down right now. So I thought that I just immediately, like full force, 100 miles an hour, just plummeted to my doom. Oof, okay, that was quite the shock. And then this is just like bone blocks, right? Oh, you mine it with an axe? You just, oh wow, it makes 9 bones, just one of these, instead of like bone meal. Since bone meal, you know, you have to use it with ash in this to make fertilizer. So it's not like a super easy source of bone meal on its own. No. Did you see that? Ferrulo, where are you? Hey, is that a different biome over there? I don't really want to get sidetracked since we're going to the dungeon, but yeah, that's definitely a new biome. So that's going to be our next stop after this. Oh, wow. That even, like, brought me around the, like, the lip there. That is really good. Oh, hello, Iris. Do you happen to be up there? Okay, this is a good spot to make a little teleporter spot here. Nope. I don't want you around. You're gonna break my teleporter, and that's gonna be a whole mess of things. I don't want that to happen right now. You understand. Well, if it ain't broke. Wait, I could try out the scythe too. It lets me attack a little quicker, but it doesn't do nearly as much damage as the musket, so I think I'm still just better off using it. You know what? I could make this kind of interesting though. Okay, so step one, you got to get the drop on them. See, they have no idea that I'm here right now. But not only am I here, I'm like crazy beefed up at the moment. That's not a lot of damage, huh? Can only click so fast. I think the regeneration will outspeed the poison, but I still don't like how little damage I'm doing. I guess that's on me for not like enchanting my stuff. Oh, when you start throwing those just straight up harming potions, yeah, we're gonna have a different problem. By which. Goodbye. Another key. Whoa. Okay, so yet another agility cape, but an Ifrit shovel with 512 durability, 7 dig speed, which is actually less than the... but it has fire aspect, and this pickaxe is also not as good. But they all have fire aspect, and I'm wondering if in the context of this, maybe if tools have fire aspect, they like will auto smelt things? I don't know. I'm not super confident in that idea. I just can't see a reason why they'd be so much less powerful unless they had a gimmick like that. All right, but that's several bosses defeated. I'm gonna go check out this other little biome we have here. First, we gotta get our teleporter. I wouldn't be caught dead without it. I shake in fear about what could happen without my teleporter. A blaze. That's the first blaze I've seen this entire time. I am scared of him though, because if... Oh, he was like really weak. I was gonna say if I try to grapple over there and he gets me, and that's gonna... Okay. I practice my breathing. Take out this guy. I don't want anything to do with you right now, bud, okay? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Whoops. Alright, I'm gonna be real. I'm panicking. I'm putting the teleporter down. Alright, now I'm unstoppable. You picked the wrong guy to mess with. So he didn't drop a blaze rod or anything. What is this? It's a very hard stone to break. An ember block can be used to grow wax bulbs. What are wax bulbs? You guys probably. Oh wow, it's like a type of food. And night vision. Oh, that's good. Okay, well, let's get a bunch of these because this might be something to grow at the house just so I can have an easy food source. Because these also stack quite a lot, which I feel like that's the biggest thing for foods in this is that you gotta watch your stack sizes. Okay, I'm gonna move the teleporter a little closer to this biome. Nope, there's no structures or anything here, which is fine. I still like the new biome. I'm just trying to keep an eye out. I'm gonna try and get up there. That worked fantastically. I didn't even realize that little edge was like there. So something interesting to keep in mind is that even though I'm in this biome, I still have not unlocked this hot tourist destination, visit all crimson biomes. And before you say, oh, well, it's because you haven't done that previous one, this let me do this without getting the previous one, and so did that. So I think there's just another biome or two. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Just like looking up, because like I'm not even near the bottom of the world here, but just look at how much it goes up. Like even from this point, there's just so much here. Well, you do have another dungeon here. I think the bosses are going to keep being the witches. But I mean, if they're easy to take down and they give me some cool loot, I don't really mind that. Okay, that is the boss arena right there. It's just a kind of funny sight. Just doing this like while you're hanging. Okay, but I think I would rather melee this one because I still have a golden apple on me and I can get a lot of damage done with it. I will go ahead and put my teleporter down here in case anything happens. Hello, witch. Honestly, very well done. I'm not even mad at you for that one. That was just smart. All right, I'm just gonna go for it. If it gets scary, I'll eat some stew and run away, like I always do. And it always feels like the first half of this health bar goes down so quick, and then it just comes to a halt. And I think part of it is, I think they inflict weakness on you after a while. But actually, that one went down extremely easy. Okay, well, cool. Another life shard! And we got the leggings for the armor set. And we got some duplicates. So apparently this scythe will pierce things as well. Okay, I want to try and find this last biome here before we go anywhere. Because I'm repeating the dungeons and, you know, I don't mind getting some more loot, but I also want to make sure that I'm kind of seeing everything I can. And I feel like this is not a good place to be. Okay, it's actually fine. Ooh, I see. Okay, well, I think we've found the graves here. It would be an excellent idea to go ahead and put our teleporter down. The teleporter strat does feel a little cheesy, but at the same time, I feel like I'm getting a lot more enjoyment out of the game for it because I don't have to like spend 1,000,000 hours trying to get my stuff back. Okay, let's see what this has in store for us. It's like a whole graveyard. Or cemetery, I guess. Either way works. So the one thing it said to not do was tamper with the gravestones. So obviously I have to tamper with the gravestones. And is that it? They just have random drops? I bet there's a chance that they drop something nefarious like an enemy. That drops some... Yep, there you go. That's cute. I like that. Wonder if anything like really good can drop out of that. Yes, adminium right there. Wow, okay. I was not expecting that. And then a bunch of copper armor, but brother, I don't need copper armor. Okay. Wow, I didn't know that. This is what we need for the next place, the Dreamcatcher. Okay, well, sick. It's like little loot boxes, except we're desecrating corpses. Oh, I wonder if there's maybe any reason to try brushing these instead of breaking them? It does not seem like it. This just kind of seemed like an archaeology adjacent feature, so I just wanted to check. Okay, there's some emeralds, which I want to grab. And then there's some rubies, some amethyst, and another scroll right here. This is a scroll of efficiency. Oh, and then one more scroll there. Almost missed it. Scroll of sharpness. Awesome. Okay, I guess I'm going to move on to the next one now. All right, and then we can go ahead and clear out this one as well. Oh, cool. Achievement. What was that exactly? Deal 20 or more points of damage in a single hit. Well, what did I do? All right, well, that's pretty much everything worth taking over here. But it does look like there's one more little thing to explore right there. So there's just like another little graveyard there. But I'll probably take care of that second, since I kind of know what to expect from this. I do not know what to expect from this. It almost looks like the villager church building. I think the entrance is covered up. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, it appears to be directly forward there. But, of course, it is covered up underground. That is odd. I don't know what the point of that is. And then it's just a chest with some stuff that I honestly don't really need. So if this is a graveyard and like a cemetery, I guess it kind of makes sense to have the church, as they are usually paired together. I didn't know if I was looking for maybe a part of a larger structure here. Is there anything in the distance? I don't believe so. Okay, well, I am just going to clear out these last few little graveyards here then. No, these are my graves to defile. Get out of here. Well, darn, that's everything, and I did not get any more adaminium. Aw. Ooh, there's something down there. It looks like a nether fortress. Hold on. Yeah, that looks like a nether fortress. Okay, well, we've got to figure out the best way to get down there. I want to rely on my devil's claw a little bit, but not too much, because I don't want to end up dying. Okay, let's try this. Ooh. Man, it really sends you flying, but it doesn't do any fall damage, so that's good. You know, I could kind of splurge a little bit and make a better piece of armor. All right, nothing too fancy, but I'm doing a little better on my armor points there. All right, and it's like right there. Interesting. It would be wise to build some sort of pillar up, or maybe a staircase. Unless... See, it's a little closer there. I'm just trying to find a place close to land where I can have a kind of safe spot to retreat to if need be. Okay, these blocks are so dark. I'll probably end up erasing the brightness in the video, but I need you to understand, like, I can hardly make out anything but the silhouette of this structure here. Okay. I'm gonna build a staircase, but I'm just a little nervous because I don't know if anything is here with me. Right, well, I'm not seeing anything here with me currently, but I'm wondering if this goes... if this has like an interior? Oh, it kind of looks like it doesn't. At least not at that point, but like right there with the iron bars? Surely that's something, right? Oh, there's blazes like another fortress. Okay. Let's deal with this. I am going to remove it because blazes only drop fire charges, which admittedly do have some cool uses I wasn't aware of, but okay, actually maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, well then I'll just block off this spawner instead of destroying it. And then we have a bit of an interior here we can explore. I mean, yeah, this seems to generate just like another fortress, so I guess it would stand to reason that there's maybe some chests with maybe some loot. But then again, I don't see like any boss health bars or anything like the other dungeons that we've seen in the Crimson. Oh yeah, look, that goes down there, and then there's a chest here with a scroll of sharpness and another musket, but instead of nether warts, we just have some of the Crimson. And actually, what is this called? Because we're in the Crimson. Okay, this is just called Crimson Mushroom, and then this is just called Warped, right? No, Nylium. That's more appropriate. We have a boss health bar now. Modhoil. I wonder if that's going to be another witch with like a random name, or if that is a specific creature that, I mean, it might not even be a witch, but it seems like it is over this way. I'm assuming that it's part of this structure and not just connected to, or not just showing up from another dungeon. Let's see, does anything stand out here? That structure looks a little different. Maybe there's a boss there? Because as far as I can tell, there's no other dungeons in the area. Oh, yeah, I'd say that's it. That looks like the scrapped mob from the mob vote that one year, or the phantom one. Okay, and we even have a little nice area right here to serve as our little teleporter base. I've got 2 loaded guns on me. I'm ready to shoot a guy. Okay, let's kind of peek in here first. See if we can get a read on the situation here. Okay, I don't see him right there. Maybe we can poke through somewhere a little farther down and get eyes on him. Oh, okay. That was a mistake. Let's cover that back up for a moment. Okay, I'm probably going to try to get a few cheap shots in on him just to see how much defense we're looking at for this guy. Whoop. Wow, okay. That was a bit frightening. Oh, okay, I can see him there. Alright, how much damage did that do? Why did I just get the achievement for lock and load? Okay, this is actually doing a good bit of damage. So I'm gonna keep keeping my distance like this. And then, oh yeah, look, I can I can like full on crawl right here. Okay, this guy is nothing. He's actually a lot weaker than the witches were. Maybe his attacks are stronger. I've yet to be hit, and I don't plan to if I can avoid it. It looks like he has some kind of regeneration effect, like the particles, but he's not actually regaining any health. So I think that we're kind of just... Oh my god. Oh, my heart just sank. Wow. Okay, well... Okay, the game's over. Goodbye. Ooh, this stuff almost fell in lava. Ooh, that would have sucked. I wonder if the... No, don't. Okay, I think the keys are indeed fire resistant. I was going to be very upset if not. This lava just does not want to go away. Why? Is there some kind of bug, or is this intended behavior that lava just doesn't stop flowing? I don't know. Anyway, we got a new thing. All right, it seems to be more of the same. We still haven't completed the full set of the Ifrit armor there, but we do have a lot of extras if we ever need them. Okay, and I guess I'll just explore this little bit to make sure I'm not missing anything here. I kind of think this is just more of the general fortress generation, but you know, I might as well check while I'm here. Yeah, it does seem like this is just more of the same, and it connects to the rest of the structure at large. I'm still really confused how I did not see all of the crimson biomes, because I feel like I had to, right? I saw basalt deltas, I saw the crimson forest, the nylium forest, the soul sand valley, the crystal place, I don't know what it was called, the obsidian crystal place, the gilded caverns, all the gold stuff. I feel like I saw everything, did I not? Maybe the one that I'm missing is literally just like the lava ocean. I don't know if that's a separate biome or not though. There is a little bit of a place down here, and like if that's considered a lava ocean, then that might count. I'm not sure. Okay, I honestly feel really like terrified doing this, but I can ride around on a boat. I'm scared because I feel like this gas is gonna shoot at me and then destroy my boat, and then I'm just gonna be in lava. So that's a problem taken care of. Okay, this is making me so uneasy. I really don't want to lose my stuff. But yeah, I feel like this is it, right? Am I gonna be able to grab this? Okay, fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna do some research. I don't know if I've seen everything or not. Okay, I'm gonna be real, gamers. I think I've seen every biome. I don't know why I haven't gotten the achievement, because I think I've seen everything. From everything I can tell, I've seen every biome. Okay, but now that we're done in the Crimson itself, I want to try out the Hellfire Forger. So I'm pretty sure this thing is actually like extremely easy to make. I think you just need some bloodstone and 1 amethyst. Do I remember that right? I saw the recipe at the beginning here, but I can't remember. Yeah, there we go, a Hellforge. All right, I know not how the Hellforge works. I'm gonna do it in here. Is it just constantly running? Hold on, what's something I can smelt? I can smelt basalt. Does it just smelt it for free? Hellfire Forger. I wonder if the advancement says anything else about it? Smelt something in a Hellforge. Surely this can't just be it, right? Oh, the heat is rising on its own while it is cooking. So maybe if that reaches too high, it'll just blow up. I'm scared. I don't know how big the fallout's going to be if it does. Here, let's move this even farther away. I think this is a good distance. Yeah, let's just have it melt some cobbled basalt there. Okay, it looks like maybe every 5 items it goes up 1 here. Okay, that does seem to be the case. Like, I know this probably isn't what you're supposed to do, but I just want to see what happens. Because what happens determines whether or not I use it, like, ever. Because if I'm gonna have to worry about this thing exploding everything around me, I'm probably gonna just decide to be better off without it. Okay, it's still going. Okay, let's put the nylium logs in there, because this will definitely reach the top. Oh, Just made a particle effect. Is it going to do anything else? Maybe it just broke whatever was inside of it. Oh no, it's still not there. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay, yeah, that's about what I expected in full honesty. Yeah, I don't really want that in my house. I wonder if there's any unique thing I can make with it specifically, though. Like maybe a recipe that only works there and not in regular furnaces. A forge with a constantly burning flame can overheat if left smelting for too long. Huh. Okay, well, I also have these Damascus chunks, which it says to combine them with gold, but there's no recipe. So I'm gonna see if it's just... Oh, it's just 1-to-1. Oh, that's pretty good. And then let me look again at what I can do with the Damascus. There's a full tool set. There's a Damascus shield, which probably would have served me well in some of our boss battles. There's a full armor set, the sword, and... Okay, so I think this is just kind of like the stand-in for netherite here. It's a bit easier to get, at least not having to like find a smithing template and all that stuff. Okay, and then we still have one more thing to look into before we're done today, and that is these scrolls. Power, sharpness, efficiency, unbreaking, protection, and I think those are the only kinds we have here. Let's go to the overworld and see if we can do anything cool with them. It feels good to be back. Okay, and I'm wondering if there are any other kinds of scrolls, because I did get some empty scrolls from archaeology. Let's see, scroll of sharpness, efficiency, unbreaking, protection, and power. No, I think we have all of them here. But do I just use the anvil? Yes, you do. And wow, look at the enchantment glint there. That is cool. And it does say only sharpness 1, so I guess there are other levels to this. But first, I want to try to get this back up to full durability. And yeah, it looks like we just repair it with the Damascus bars there. So if I put unbreaking on this, can I also put sharpness on it? I don't know. I'm going to put sharpness on it first and then see. Yes, you can. Okay. So now we have sharpness 1 and unbreaking 1. I wonder how high they go, because I have a few different scrolls. Ooh, it just says sharpness 1. So, I don't get it. A scroll imbued with magical power used to enchant basic tools. Yeah, I mean, that's it. So do things only go up to level 1? Oh, okay, well, my anvil broke. Yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, yeah, it seems like at least for some of the weapons, the highest you can go is 1 level, but then some can have 2? I'm not sure exactly what the decisioning is there, but for all intents and purposes, this a sharpness 1 and unbreaking 1 Damascus sword is, I think, like the best I can get, I think. I heard about a new mechanic when I was making sure that I couldn't enchant stuff up to a higher level. Okay, the grindstone. You make it with a stone panel, 2 sticks, and a diamond. Okay, well, luckily I have a stone panel already. And there we go. We have a grindstone. Now, what exactly do we do with this? Reduce items. Okay. Cannot reduce damaged items. Well, I have other stuff here as well. I have a lot of agility capes. I can turn it into aluminium scrap. Yo. Okay, hold on. So I can go ahead and make like a magic mirror, right? Do I have all this stuff? No, I don't. I need a piece of glow dust. Dang, but I could make a shield or a band of regeneration. Hold on. I think that's what I'm going to go for right now. All right, there we go. And then do I just put this? Oh, it goes there? Oh, wait, hold on. Is it regenerating my health? That's so cool, dude. And it's taking damage, like durability. But I wonder if we can put unbreaking on it? I can put unbreaking on this. That's really good. But that would take 5,000 points. So I want to hold off on doing that for just a second because I want to see some other things as well. If I take a pair of these Ifrit boots, which I have several of, but I'll take one of the boots and then one of the helmets. Can I grind these down? Yes, I can, and they give me molten scrap. Okay, well, let's do that with both of these. And now I have 9 molten scrap. What can I do with this? I can craft the Ifrit tools again. And I can make the armor, the vampire blade. The vampire blade? Is that different than the Sword of Michael? I think it has a slightly different sprite. Okay, well, in that case, what can I do with the... I only have one more of these, so I'm not going to do this. But I can make mithril with that. Maybe I should do it, because I could just craft it right back into this, right? I have to know what I can make with it. All right, let's see here. I can, of course, craft it back into the poison ivy, or I can make a vine whip, the Yggdrasil's Grace, which I do still have one of these, Alexiel's crown, and then the armor set, a record. Huh. Okay, well, that kind of changes the way that I think about a lot of this special gear then. Wait, I wonder if the Scythe of Belial can be grinded into something? Oh, just adminium. Okay. You can also turn a scroll into an empty scroll there. Well, gang, I think that's about it. We may not have completed every advancement, but as far as I can tell, I've explored everything there is to do in the Crimson as far as structures and bosses go, and I'm pretty sure I found all the biomes. But coming up next, of course, we have the Astral Realm. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on in the achievements page for the Astral Realm, and I am very excited to get into it. And if you're wondering how we do that, we enter the Astral Realm by sleeping with a dream catcher in hand. Now, believe it or not, we've got quite a few of those. So I don't see why we couldn't take a little bit of a sneak peek, right? Surely this isn't going to end in disaster. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay. Oh, do you see that? It's like a Pegasus? And then there's pigmen like knights. Okay, I'm going to say what we're all thinking. I'm getting some strong Aether vibes from this, but no one has ever said that and meant it in a bad way. Now, I am wondering how we get back down, and I feel like I know the answer to that question. It's going to be a real downer if I'm wrong about this, but surely I cannot be the only one thinking it, right? Well, there we go. Okay, well, I am extremely excited to get into that, but unfortunately, as far as today goes, that's where our time together comes to an end. I do thank you so very much for watching this episode of the Infdev Plus playthrough. We got to see a lot of really cool stuff, and we've got a whole lot more waiting for us in the next one as well. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me so far, and I can't wait to see you in the next installment here. Until then, I have been Bingus. You have been Chondo. Thank you so very much for watching.